Hey you guys, so we have the Wolfman, the Universal movies Wolfman from NECA. It's interesting, it has the Cheney brand underneath there, Cheney Entertainment, turning to his family. There is the authentic sticker for Tea and Toy, or whatever it's called, the supplier from the Eastern market, as we like to say. Yeah. Nice box art. There we have on the side a picture of the Wolfman, Universal Monsters. I guess this is the new logo that Universal are using for the products. Artwork on the back there with the different heads. I don't know, it's kind of a weird, I don't know if I like, that's the movie poster. I've always thought that was one of the slightly iffier movie posters. Most of the Universal Monster posters I really like. This one I always felt was kind of a little bit So yeah, artwork on the back there, straight face, growly face, yeah. Includes 3 heads, 5 hands, cane, bear trap, interchangeable feet and stand. Yes. On the top we have Wolfman again. So let's get in. Oh, hang on. Forgot a bit. Ta-da! I will say, the packaging for this, it looks great under this light. But, in a normal... Let's see what I can do. Under a normal light... There you go. It is... Oh, you can see me. It is kind of difficult to see into the box. I was sat looking at it last night on the normal lighting, and I was like, you can hardly see what's inside it. I had to actually get my torch and shine my torch into it to see. And we have the nice artwork on that side as well. So let's get this open, and we open it from the bottom. Yes, thank you to all of you that told me on the Frankenstein Turtle video to always open these from the bottom. There we go, cut through there. And let's see if, there we go, that was a lot better. Always fold out and we slide him out. There we go. Just out of interest, the back there is just a woodland scene. So no real fancy backdrop for that one. Right. There we are. Wow, these look cool. It's funny, in Universal Studios in Orlando, they have that, but I get the feeling they probably have about 1,000 of those. I get the feeling they are like all over, and they're all just manufactured. Bear trap. There is a second tray at the back there with his other feet. Oh, and a stand. Oh, that's different. We've got a stand this time. Okay. I presume that's a stand. Right, so, let's get this bad boy out of the box. I think these are pretty thin. I'll do it from the back. Give us a second. So yeah, I have to say Wolfman is one of my favourite Universal Monster movies. Lon Chaney Jr. has the honour of being the only actor to play the Wolfman. Most of the other characters were played by multiple actors. Multiple actors, one of which was Lon Chaney Jr. He played Frankenstein's creation, the Mummy, Dracula. Actually, yeah, I think he played excuse me, most of the Universal Monsters in his time. But he was the only one that ever played the Wolfman. Nice. Now, my other little question is, because these films are in black and white, what colour... Because these are the questions. You know, Frankenstein, it's pretty much he wears black. What colour did you guys think the shirt would be? Because as a kid, I had a figure, I wish I knew where it was because I'd have put it in the video, of the Wolfman, and it was a red shirt. I've seen him red shirts, blue shirts, green shirts. In my head, I always think of it as a red shirt, like a dark red. But for this, they've gone for green, which to me blends in a little bit. They do sometimes do Frankenstein's shirt also in that colour, but let's have an extreme close-up. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, sometimes they do Frankenstein's jacket the creature in green. That is a nice face. There we go, focus. And the nose looks to be kind of a, not, it does look to be black. It's supposed to be a dark brown. I've been told by experts that if you look at the original makeup, it's a dark brown nose, not a black nose. Just a little bit here, but they've gone for a sort of a black look. So we have the shirt, which got some nice detailing there. Again, it is another one of those rubber shirts. They kind of started that with the Jasons and things, so they've kept that. I like the way that his shirt is kind of tucked in there, but I mean, you can see there's like a seam line so that there is tucked in shirt underneath it. It's kind of cool. That's his nice slacks and his werewolf feet. Now the toes are kind of pointed up, so if you watch the films, he does walk kind of on the front of his feet like that. Yeah, so they've kept that in there. That's nice to see. That's probably why they've given you the stand, so that you can put his feet like that and have him, because when he stand with his feet flat, he will stand, but then his toes look a little bit strange and curled up. But that is a nice detail that they've picked up on, that those feet have that option to them. Yeah. Right, so we also get in here, oops, a growly face, and we also get the Larry Talbot. It's kind of strange because the back of the box has no detail on it. There is his Larry Talbot face, which has also another neck as well. That is nice. It's got a little bit of stubble on there. Great skin tone. Very impressive. The hair is very tousled. I don't know whether, you see, the thing is though, are you gonna, which head are you gonna put on it? I get the feeling that this is going to be a figure that you're going to maybe be buying two of, so you can do that version and that version. There's the other wolf head. I do have a life-size one of these. I think I did put a video on about it a while ago. Yeah, the fur's nice. Got a nice colour to it. Yeah, that is a pretty good face. Yeah, I say that is impressive though. I kind of want to put that one on it, but then you also want the Wolfman. Right, I will show, because somebody asked me to do it, underneath the feet. This one doesn't really have a lot of space, but there we go. That is what is written under there. You know, read that. There you go. Yeah. So let's see how this little stand works. Let me just pop that for that. Because it's a very tiny stand. A very cool stand. Let's see. So I guess the idea is that you put like that. Yeah. Hey, that kind of works. Let's see. Let's get the extreme close up. There we go. That is going to keep him up for sure. Now the strange thing is that they've given, obviously you've got the extra head, they've given you extra hands, but they're human hands, which, is anybody really going to display him? I would have rather have had a couple more Wolfman hands than human hands, because 90% of it, it's that, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And let me have his feet. I don't know. Am I wrong in that? Yeah. So let's have a look at the cane while we're here. I should just carefully pop that out, because that looks like the kind of thing that will break if we are not careful. And there we go. Focus. Looks quite good. It's just kind of has a silver bit on the bottom. Yeah, nice. Right, so I'm going to have a go at swapping all the parts around to show you what it looks like in the other form. So I'll be back in a minute. And there he is in his Larry Talbot mode, which is nice. His neck does seem a little bit squidged in there, but yeah, they fit pretty cool. Now, they are quite big pegs on the feet, so that's nice. I didn't feel like, you know, because like the wrist ones are always usually quite small, because they have to be because of the wrist, but they've put nice big pegs on the ankles, so, or calf, wherever it is. Anatomy is not my strong point. So yeah, so I shall show you. Look, quite simple. You just pull off like so. I'm not sure which is left and right now. I'm thinking that's the wrong foot. Off there. Yeah, I think that is that one. Do they have left and right on them? I would have thought they'd put left and right on them. Let me just check. No. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that one. And that one. They don't really have... Oh look, no. So that's those. Actually, I'm not sure why they've given you 3 hands. I'd rather have had another set of, you know, Wolfman hands. But there we go. So yes, just a peg on the inside there. I shall put back on, actually I should put on the more growling head, which there we go, there's the growling head. So articulation wise, we have kind of backwards and forwards with the head. There's not a lot of manoeuvrability in it. Well, there is, but you can feel it pushing against the rubber sort of suit at the back there anyway. So yeah, pliable. You're going to get him in a quizzical look. Shoulder up and go around. It is a little stiff. There is no bicep swivel or anything in there. Elbow goes to about there, and obviously straight out. There's swivel in the middle there. There is no crunch across the top here. That rubber body is pretty solid. As I said earlier, you can see there they have put a little bit of, you know, detail underneath so you can hide it a little bit. Leg out, leg forward, kind of back. Here's just a ball joint situation under there. Knees only go to there, and there is the foot swivel, obviously used to put him in more of a running pose, I guess. And the hands just have the swivel there. So I'll say let's get the standing on it, if I can get that in there. There we go. I'll move the foot forward a bit. There is also a side swivel in there, so you will be able to, I always like to put the feet a little bit further apart than they need to be, because it keeps them upright. There we go. Like I say, it's got this weird, she has in the film, forward foot thing. What's that one? Put that one a bit further back. Ta-da! There we go. I'm standing. I think that's one that I'm maybe going to have to work with to get him to stand up 100% correctly. Here he is with the Frankenstein's creature from the same set. It is a shame that we don't have, obviously, the Bela Lugosi Frankenstein, because then you could do Frankenstein versus Wolfman. But still, they look great together. And we also have my old Sideshow version which was a lot bigger figure, and yes, had the green shirt, but this is a lot better. The face and the thing and the detailing in there is definitely a lot better. Plus, this does not have transparent joints in it. I don't know if you can see there, but for some reason they did transparent joints, and yes, they fall apart. So this poor guy, over the years, most of my Universal Monsters sideshow ones anyway, I've just found them with arms hanging off or on the floor, because transparent plastic is terrible. So yeah, I think he's a really nice figure. Just out of interest as well, we'll chuck in, because he's pretty cool as well. There we go. Yeah, I think it's nice to see these appearing. It's nice to see a new version of these classic characters. I have the Lon Chaney, no, sorry, not Lon Chaney, the Boris Karloff mummy should be turning up anytime soon. I am kind of a little bit odd with that one. I'll probably talk about that more in its own video, but he's not really in that mummy form for that long in the film, but that's something I'll touch on when we get to that video. Yeah, I like it. I think it is a really, really nice figure, and is definitely going to have pride of place in my Universal collection. Yeah. Which head do you think? I like the snarly one, but I also like the placid one. These are the decisions we have to make. So yeah, pretty cool. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button down there. Big help to the channel. Yeah, I've had some massive views on some of my videos lately. I want to thank every single one of you that has, even if you just watch the videos, that's fine. Yeah, because it means more people get to see them. If you hit the like button, that also means more people get to see them. Yeah, it's all great. And the last video I put on, which was the Turtles Frankenstein, wow, thank you to everybody that watched that. I think I've just found the pose I want him in. Yeah, I like this, and I'm looking forward to getting the mummy sometime, hopefully this week, so that should be on before the new year. Yeah, this is a great figure, a fantastic figure, and you guys are going to love it, just like you enjoyed the wolf from the Kessler Wolf from the American Wolf in London. I'm going to end up with a werewolf shelf, I can tell. I always like werewolves, and I like the werewolves more than I like, you know, like Dracula and things like that. I was always more Wolfman and Frankenstein. I will just point out as well that you will get some rub and scuffy bits on the neck from plugging it in and out. He fell over. This surface is a little bit slippy and a little bit shiny. I'm going to have to work on getting something different to stand them on. And plus, when I take my arms off, the table moves. So yeah, there we go, guys. Hopefully you'll all have a great day. Have a great night, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye now.